Inside North Korea, Kim Jong Un, like his father and grandfather, is depicted as infallible. The state-controlled media jubilantly reported that he won an election to the Supreme People's Assembly last year with 100% of the vote. Of course, his was the only name on the ballot. So it is not surprising that North Korea is angry about the interview, a dark comedy that ridicules the leader before depicting his assassination. The foreign ministry called the film an act of war and promised retaliation. Kim Young-hyun, a professor of North Korean studies at Dongguk University, says Pyongyang is very protective of its leader's image.
North Koreans react to satire very sensitively, and there were some cases that they complained about it harming the dignity of their leader in the past.
North Korea protested the movie Team America World Police that comically depicted leader Kim Jong-il when it came out a decade ago. But the country never took any provocative action in response. That may have changed with the cyber attack on Sony. Pyongyang denied any involvement, but the unknown hackers who released confidential company information threatened to release more unless the studio cancels the release of the interview. Korea analyst Victor Cha with the Center for Strategic and International Studies says Kim Jong-un's weeks-long disappearance earlier in the year and the execution of his uncle indicate the young leader may be struggling to solidify his grip on power.
The leadership transition is now 3 years old. We still don't know if it's entirely complete. There continue to be purges inside the country, which gives one a sense that there's some churn inside the system.
Cha says lampooning Kim Jong-un's carefully managed image can undermine the regime in a way that sanctions or hostile actions cannot.
They can always rally the people around, Western hostility, but Western ridicule is harder for them to rally their people around because it raises questions about the leadership.
The commotion over a comedic film is adding to the tension in the region as international talks to curb North Korea's nuclear program remains deadlocked, and the United Nations continues to pressure the regime on charges of human rights abuse. Brian Padden, VOA News, Seoul.